Hi, I'm Gretchen Griffin, your Avon District Manager, and today I wanted to share some tips with you and just go over the Kickstart opportunity for new representatives. So I'm going to share my screen so you should be able to see that now. And I'm on your Avon.com, and I'm going to it's the Kickstart Action Plan landing page. And it has a really nice checklist to help you earn your Kickstart opportunity. And so we're going to walk through that with you really quick. And you can see all the great tips and tools that Avon has on here. So you're going to watch a welcome video. It's going to walk you through personalizing your e-store with your name and your photo. Now, that's really important because we have a lot of representatives that have similar names, or you want to make sure, or similar reference codes. So you want to make sure that when you send your customers to your page, they see you there so that they recognize who you are and they know they're in the right spot. Another great tool you want to use is to import your contact to your Avon.com. That's going to help you build your email list, which is very important because you want to be able to send that brochure electronically every campaign, so it can actually capture customers that you might not be able to reach every campaign. And it's going to help you share a social media post so you can get used to using your social media center, another invaluable free tool that Avon provides for you. And then, of course, send your See What's in Store email. So it's going to walk you through doing some pretty important steps to get your business started. Now we're going to go to the Kickstart Program, which is how our new representatives can earn over $1,000 in their first 90 days. So we're going to pull this program flyer up and just walk through this so that you understand what you need to do to obtain these great opportunities for you. So as a new representative, during your first 7 campaigns, you have the opportunity to earn 40% on everything that we have, whether it's in person or online. That includes our fixed earning items, those diamond items in the brochure that have that little diamond icon beside it. Those are usually fixed earning products that we usually only get 20% on. But as a new representative, you can earn 40% on those during your Kickstart period. Fantastic opportunity for you. So that's usually things like shoes, clothing, gift items, licensed items, things like that. So take advantage of this during your first 7 campaigns, and you can really increase your earnings for this. So your Kickstart opportunity allows you to earn that 40% in your first 7 campaigns. So you get that in your first order, no matter what size order you have. So your first order, count on earning 40% on everything, regardless of your order size. And then from your 2nd through your 7th campaigns, as you can see here, you have sales goals to reach in order to get that 40%. And this Kickstart program is geared up to set you up to where you're going to be a top seller, and it helps you increase your customers each campaign to achieve these goals. So your 2nd campaign, you want to make sure that you have at least 150 in sales, and then when you do that, you're going to earn your 40% on everything. And that is about 5 to 6 customer orders. If you consider that our average order is around $25, some will order more, some less, but that's our average. So if you count on having at least 5 to 6 customers, and you have 20 brochures to get started with. So if you hand out those 20 brochures and you've followed up on each of those, you're going to most likely get more than 5 to 6 customers. And your earnings based on that 40% goal with 150 in sales is about $60. And of course, yours can be higher or lower than that. It depends on your progress. And then in your 3rd order, your sales goals increase $50. So each campaign, your sales goals is going to increase $50, which is about 2 new customers each campaign. And keep in mind that the same customers might not order every campaign, so you want to continually talk to new people so you can at least add those 2 new customers every campaign. It's 1 customer per week. You can do it. Everyone can do this. And utilize those brochures and make sure you're talking. We call it the power of 3. So if you talk to 3 people a day about Avon, even if you just did that 5 days a week, that's opened you up to 15 new people every week. Out of that 15 new people, at least 1 person is going to want to order from you statistically. So your 3rd campaign, your sales goals goes up to 200, then 250 in your 4th, 300 in your 5th, so on and so forth, all the way up to 400 in your 7th campaign. So each campaign that you achieve these sales goals, you're going to earn that 40% on everything. Okay. If you miss it one campaign, that just means that you won't earn the 40%. You'll be on our regular earnings scale with the rest of the representatives. Okay. But you want to try to not miss any of these sales goals, because when you achieve every part of your Kickstart, you get a $200 kicker bonus. So the second part of this is that you can earn $50 for every new qualified representative that you bring into Avon during your Kickstart period. So to achieve your Kickstart bonus of that $200 bonus we were talking about, you want to make sure you have at least 3 new qualified representatives sign up during your Kickstart period through you. So you can earn that $50 for each of them, which is $150, and that $200 kicker. So your earnings for all of your campaigns, plus your 3 new representatives that you're going to bring in, and that Kickstart bonus, that's your $1,000 in your 90 days. Okay, and that's just the beginning. There's so much more after that. So each person that you bring in addition to this $50, you're going to earn 3% of everything that they sell. Plus, when you advance to the next level, we call that Gold Ambassador, you start getting more earnings percentages sent to you. So a great opportunity, so much more out there. So make sure you're talking to people that you know that want to become a representative or want a discount or that need extra money. Maybe they just need extra money for a vacation, or they're getting married, or they just retired, or their kids are getting ready to go off to college. Maybe they need a car. Maybe they're looking for just some extra income, and we're thinking about a part-time job. This is something they can do without that extra 40 hours or extra time during the week. Lots of people out there could use an opportunity, and so you can help them and help yourself at the same time. So that is our Kickstart program in a nutshell. We're going to go back over here to your action plan and talk to you about, okay, now you know what to do, but how are you going to do it and why? So here is your why. We want to make sure that you fill this out, because this is going to help you get through when you have those doubts or those insecurities, or you have people whispering in your ear, you're not going to be able to do this, or things like that. We know that happens, but we just got to block them out and go back to our why. So why did you start Avon? Okay, think about those reasons. What brought you here in the first place? For me, my why changes. My why changed since I started. For me, it was I went through 4 representatives in my office at the time, and I honestly just got tired of hunting one down, so I just decided to do it myself, and basically wanted to get my own products. When I found out what a discount I got and what a great opportunity it was, I kind of kicked myself for not starting sooner. So my why definitely has changed since I started. Avon has done so much for me. They've provided a vacation every year for my family, so much extra that I wouldn't have been able to do without them. So you want to sit down and think about why you started the Avon opportunity. And of course, making money is at the top of the list, but that doesn't mean that that's your main goal. Most of the time, it's somehow related to our happiness or our family or our security, our emotions, basically. So you want to be able to go back to that when you're having a hard time, or when you're getting a bunch of rejection, or you're having a bad campaign. You want to be able to go back to this why list and help motivate yourself and refocus you on why you're doing this and what you want to achieve. So you want to write down your goals, whether that be short-term or long-term. So like one of my first goals when I started was that I wanted to buy a patio set, a real patio set, not the plastic furniture that I had at the time. And I did that within just a few months of being with Avon. So you want to write down little things like that to help keep you focused in things that you can celebrate along the way, to help boost that momentum. And of course, money brings freedom. How do you define freedom? You want to fill this out, and you really want to soak this up and make sure that when you go back to it, it's really going to help keep you motivated and refocused, because there will be those bad days. We all have them. And the next important tool for you is your contact list. You want to make sure you've completed this. You're going to add to it as you go. This is going to help you immensely. Don't skip it. You will regret it if you skip it. This is your list of everybody that you know, and this is a memory jogger to help you remember everybody. So if you were sending out Christmas cards or wedding invitations, this is the list that you would use. And then here's a place for you to type them in, or you can print this out and write them, and a place for you to write down how they prefer to be contacted, whether they like phone calls, text messages, Facebook messages, things like that. So you want to make sure you fill that out and complete it. Okay, this is, we all know people that we start with, usually our family, our moms, our sisters, our brothers, our in-laws. Don't forget your aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents. Then you have other people you see most of the time. Your bank teller, your children's friends, your children's teachers, coworkers at present and past jobs. Your firemen, a lot of us know them. Flight attendants, if you're a frequent traveler, your mailman or mailwoman, your neighbor, people you grew up with, your teammates, people you know on Facebook, all of your social media applications. And then the list goes on and on and on. So there's an endless list of people you can talk to right there. And I'm sure you can think of even some more, but this is a very important step. You want to make sure you complete this and continually add to it. And then your personal goals. So you want to write these down as well. Again, it kind of goes towards your why, but this helps you determine where you want to be. So set a clear path to success. Define the goal that you want for your next 90 days. So if you want to earn that $1,000 in your first 90 days, make sure you put that on there. And then you want to break it down into monthly, weekly, and daily goals. So every campaign, where do you want to be in sales? Every campaign, how many people do you want to talk to? And then break that down into each week and then daily, like we talked about the power of 3. And then the next step is your Kickstart Calculator. So you can track your success. It's a great tool. So you can write down in each campaign what your sales you had. It has your goals here, and then you want to write down your actual sales. And then if you achieved your Kickstart or not, if you met these sales goals, you would circle yes. And then what your earnings will be from those sales. So if you're earning 40%, that's an easy calculation. And then if you brought anybody into Avon, you would write those over here and then add up your total earnings. So nice little tool to keep track of how your progress is going. And then there's some frequently asked questions there for you. And we're going to go down to getting started with Avon. Of course, your getting started booklet has some great information. It was included with your kit when you received it, when you started up, but you can also view it online. You can download that as well. And it walks you through some great tips and ideas. You can write down your account number, who your upline is, who your district sales manager is. It also has the contact information for our customer care center. And it talks to you just about some of the basics of Avon. Again, focusing on your why, your kickstart, making it happen, some actions to take every day, building your contact list, your 15-second introduction. A lot of people walk up and, if they haven't seen you for a while, or if they've known you, how are you doing? Even if they don't know you, they say, how are you doing? Just having that response ready in your mind will help you. It can be like, I'm doing fantastic. I just started my Avon business. I get a discount on products I use all the time. How long has it been since you've seen a brochure? I have one right here. We'll give it, and then you can give it to them. It talks to you about how to use the products and sharing, offering the business opportunity. So with Avon, we always say we have our regular products that we sell, and then we have the opportunity that we want to share too. And you can do both, because you're going to earn, everybody that you bring into Avon, you're going to earn a percentage of everything they're selling. So it's kind of what we call working smarter instead of harder. But you can review that booklet online if you did not, or if maybe you've misplaced yours. Tips on learning how to use your starter kit, how to use and show those products, because statistically, if you use those products yourself and show them and share them with your customers, you're going to earn more, and because you're going to sell more, especially with our jewelry, our clothing, things like that look different in the brochure than they do in person. Our jewelry looks so much better in person. So you want to make sure you're wearing it and showing it to your customers. So whichever kit that you ordered, you want to click on that one, and it just gives you some tips on how to use that, okay, and some background on the benefits of those products. Knowledge is power, right? So we won't go through each one of those, but we do want you to know that that is there in your Kickstart action plan to help you learn how to utilize that to help you earn more money. And then let's see, focusing on your why again, building your contact, tips to promote your business. You want to click that, and it's going to share some fantastic tips on how to let everybody know that you are in business. Of course, posting it on your social media, letting everybody know when you talk to them in person. Some other things are you can change the voice message on your voicemail so that when people call you, they automatically hear that they know you're an Avon representative. Having a grand opening or open house party. And you can even do that online now too. But again, the in-person, if you like to do in-person, it has more benefits or has different benefits, I should say, because you can actually share the products and they can test them right there. And then again, setting your goals and then everyday activities. See how everyday activities can lead to sales. That's one of my favorite things about Avon. Because it goes with you wherever you go, right? So every day, highlight your calendar with hours that you're going to dedicate to your business. And that can be intertwined with your daily schedule. So if you think about where you go every day, like if you stop at your children's school in the mornings, hey, can I drop a brochure off there today? Or I got to go to the salon, I'll take some brochures with me, maybe some samples. I have to stop at the bank on my way home before I pick up the kids later, so I can share some brochures with my tellers. When I have to go to the grocery store, so I can give them some brochures when I go through the checkout line or if I see somebody in the departments. And I can also share with customers there too. So carry and share your brochures and samples everywhere. Gives you some tips on some conversation starters. Carry and share those recruiting flyers that you got in your startup kit too. Share those with at least 3 people every day until you run out of them, and you can even order more if you need them. Download your social media center app. If you haven't already done that, it's a great tool. If you download it onto your phone, you can actually text those social media center posts out online on your computer. You can share them on your social media. Great tips. And that is the best way to share your products, the best way to share your recruiting opportunity, because when they click on that, it's linked directly to you. So I definitely highly recommend that you utilize your social media center app. And then you can have get-togethers, girls' night out. You can have girls' lunch and just have a few products there that you share and sample. Great time for you to catch up with some long-lost friends that you don't really have a lot of time to meet with, and to move your business forward and let them know that you're doing Avon now. Okay, so that is our Get Started with Avon section. Now, there's some tips on growing your business and maximizing your business. So you want to make sure that you check into those as well. Those are some more advanced, handling objections, some tips on sharing the opportunity. Add the wow factor to customer service. There's a lot of representatives across the country. So what's going to keep them going to you in person or you on the website as compared to just choosing a random person? So you want to make sure that you're still having that personal touch with your customers, even if they're ordering online from you. And that is our quick Kickstart version today that I just wanted to make sure that you understood the opportunity that is there for you through your Kickstart. And I wish you all great success on achieving your Kickstart. And if you have any questions or would like to just talk to me one-on-one about your business, please feel free to reach out to me. And I look forward to hearing from you and celebrating your successes.